Alright, mic check. Alright. Is there any set for like UI? No, it doesn't seem so. Alright then. Oh, you can be up a little bit, I think. From where it is at the moment, at least. Alright, I think, done everything that, like, meaningfully feasible for me to do. In terms of just getting things ready. You know what I can do? Need to talk for a bit, and then keep talking. Okay, yeah. That was just some, kind of, you know what else I could do? Hide this because it doesn't make sense. We are on YouTube. Oh yeah, I had a test save very briefly. All that really amounted to was me sort of running around. Like, all that really amounted to was me kind of running around, cheating myself and stuff, and just kind of looking around a few locations relatively near spawn to see if it would crash. That was about the extent of my explorations, though. There's a lot, sort of with this mod setup that I haven't seen yet. We're gonna be quiet for this, though. The audio peak. There it goes now.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And there we go. My dogs are still fucking barking.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy.
I need to put.
You've
I
been
need
out
to.
cold
I need
a
to
couple of days
open a
now.
friend. I need to open a
Why
frame
don't
rate
you just
count.
relax a second. Get your bearings.
I'm just now noticing I need
Let's
to
see
do
what
that.
the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Okay.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits.
Okay, I can just pause. Okay. That works fine for me because I need to do a couple of things. I need to.
Of lead out. I take pride in my needle.
Okay, I just needed to get a frame rate cap enabled. Oh my fucking god. Alright.
Work. But you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Alright. Yep. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna like lose my mind trying to make a character that looks like great in this game, which I find just like has kind of weird looking characters. Even this guy I'm pretty fucking unsure about right now. I'm a little bit surprised I don't have anything that specifically deals with okay. Looks a little bit sad, but that'll have to do. He looks a little bit, you know, droopy, but
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there.
I can't tell if the volume needs
Take
to
it
be
slow
high or if
now.
he's just
It ain't a race.
kind of on the quiet side.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
There's this weird slight overextension of all like my movements, which I don't know what to make of. Oh, let's see. Let's just do this. It's not a crazy, like, interesting spread, but I'm probably not gonna go for like a super critty build. I just kind of like that. Guns. Guns, burn, and medicine. Why not? I like that. Now we're going for a small guns build, so we'll go with that. No hardcore mode. I'm wondering if there's new stuff. Eh. It's content.
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on.
Oh, someone's here.
Was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much.
Oh, there's the dog.
Anyway.
You know, it's a little bit... It's actually a little bit fucking insane that he just gives you that. It's not like these are that widespread. Oh my god, he's just fucking going. What the fuck is out there that the dog is freaking out about? Well, thank you.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to
Priceless
fend for
Archaeotech.
yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Or anything else. I'm gonna go.
I expect you'll be wanting to go outside after being cooped up for so long, but if you have any questions, I'll answer what I can.
What town is this?
This here's Good Springs,
I know,
named
but,
after
you know.
the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us.
No. Oh. Were you already here? Because I noticed there was someone here earlier. You're under no obligation, by the way. I just figure I should be talking to someone that might at least help me get a chemistry going. What else can you tell me about Good Springs?
Well, there's a general
I've heard
store
all this
just up
before,
the
but I like to
road
play
run by a
along.
fella named Chet. He don't got nothing fancy, but he's got your basics covered. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just past Chet's is the Prospector Saloon. The bartender there, Trudy, knows everyone in town. Other than that, there's not much to see. Just people trying to scratch out a living.
Who's it that rescued me?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town.
I figure there's probably nothing going on there worth knowing about. What? Build? It's gonna be kind of just a basic good stuff build. Like, I got a pretty high luck despite not knowing if I have any particular plans to go into crit heavy stuff, but overall it's gonna be a one-handed type thing. Like, I've got traits for that and everything. Anything about gonna chop me?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
Also, medicine. Which is why you can say this. Customary for... if you mean Wild Wasteland, that's woven into the game in a completely different way. So it's just it doesn't take up a trait. You just pick it or don't pick it. I did because it's content. It's actually not my usual preference for the game. But it's content, so I went for it.
Of course. You've been through a lot. Ain't much, but these'll do you right if the pain flares up.
Oh, yeah.
You take care now.
There's like a little bit of awkwardness in sort of just controlling the character. Like, it'll sometimes move a little bit after I'm done moving. I don't know what to do in that, but it's fine.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, I'm sure that's the case. I'm also wondering if there's new stuff.
Fit as a fiddle?
Because what I'm doing is this is all a pre sort of setup. So the sort of essentials guide is Viva New Vegas, and then there used to be something called Mojave Express Guide, which built on top of that. That's no longer supported, but it turns out I had an old MO2 instance of Mojave Express Guide, and that's what we're using. Um, thank you anyway. There might be new. Anyway, the point is there might be new Wild Wasteland stuff. Even I don't know. There's just a basic whole explaining way for me to say that I don't know what precisely my mod list does, and I'm not worried about that fact. Thank you for digging
Don't
out.
mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
He seems trustworthy. Definitely. Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up at Goodspeed? Maybe I have seen a robot like him.
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Oh, there's the dogs again. I would trust him with my life, my love, and my first child. Absolutely no. You think this man even knows what ulterior motive means? Are you insane?
Happy trails!
Okay, wait just a second. Okay. I thought maybe I was seeing evidence of a mod not working, which I don't think that's the case. I think I'm. Let's see. And that is, cool to know that. I think there's
That Doc Mitchell sure knows his stuff, doesn't he?
There's usually a guy here. The dogs are still barking. Should I turn things up a little bit? You've heard people talking and things for a minute now. Apparently I find this very exertive. Stream delay is kind of wild. I mean, I was like looking through different tabs for a minute there, so that might be what you were feeling. But I don't know.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
You called Easy Pete.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
I would presume that you would know that a character like mine would know this. So, anything about the people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Maybe I do suspect Victor. Do you know anything about him?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doug Mitchell said you could teach me. I don't need the tutorial, but I'll do it because it gives me some stuff.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Hey.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Until...
Is this going to be an evil run, if I may ask? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to
Evil
learn
runs
to fight
fucking
sarsaparilla
suck.
bottles.
Like, I don't get
Tell
it.
you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Hey, man.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
What motivating principle brings you in opposition to the Legion when you're completely fucking self-serving?
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like
I'm
Doc
not
Mitchell
actually
treats
as
more
annoyed
gecko
as I
bites
might
than
sound
anything
about any of this, by
Let's
the
see if we
way.
can
It's
get a little
fucking
closer.
video game, but
If we move quietly,
I
we
just
can
don't
get the
think I
dirt on 'em.
follow.
More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go get it.
You know, what got you so bothered about that? Wouldn't it be all the same? How do I... What's the fucking gun? Oh, that's the, Would it even be here? Yeah. The Legion is a fucking mess. It's going to fall. It is, likely does not have, like, 5 years after this game. after this game's end, no matter what happens. Like, you can see. Let me look something up here. I see. There we go. Wanted to check what key that was.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Thing is, Caesar doesn't have that terribly fucking long to live either way, and he is like openly, emphatically disinterested in picking a successor.
Let's do this.
Hello. I'm actually, like, again, traits mean I'm actually complete shit with this thing. That's the thing she gave me all the ammo for, so. Yeah. I think a melee weapon of some kind.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
That is true, although I would say, if you're worried about unsustainability, I think that, that's where that quest starts, huh? I need to know, though I'm not doing it right now. Although, actually, wait. I want to steal his threads. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're worried about sustainability, I think, Yes Man is, about the deadest of ends. I mean, not that there's not, you know, there's not, a motivation I understand in there. Isn't that what the fucking ending says? That, like, within the Yes Man ending, like most of the Mojave just isn't policed at all, and I could be wrong about that, but that's what I recall. Yeah, it's possible I'm wrong. I'm not sure what we go with. It's either gonna be an NCR ending or a Yes Man ending, probably. An NCR playthrough. I find that to be the most interesting sort of narrative thread. And also, I'm an establishment shill. Speaking of which, I've been feeling pretty fucking great recently. That's why I felt the desire to stream again. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going over here. That seems like good stuff going on, which is really cool, by the way. Awesome to hear. I feel like I don't sort of emphasize that enough, or sometimes like can even be that sort of my frustrations, if my own stuff happens to be stagnating a little bit, can creep into my like how I talk to other people these things, which isn't great. You know, I am glad to hear that you've got like cool stuff going on. The fuck? Get over here. Victor, do you want to fucking throw your weight in here a bit? No. the Cazadors are a little bit north. Isn't there one more? What happened to that one? I think there is just a shovel, like, around here somewhere. Oh, wait, I know where one is. Out of it. Oh, for sure. I mean, 76 has some nifty looking stuff. I'm one of those people who just has not come around on that game at all, but creature design is alright. If a little bit all over the place. What the fuck is the thing I'm looking for? Where did you come from? I'm not going further. I'm just wondering if it was under the Water Tower. Oh. That's not what I was looking for. It's like, I don't know, in a lot of ways it's like, it's more functional for certain, but in a lot of ways in terms of overall game direction, it's hit like that strained multiplayer shooter thing, kind of like Warframe has, but I don't think it's as good as Warframe, where like, there's a bunch of bullshit here, and you can't tell what's relevant, and a lot of it is stuff that's been kind of cast aside, and the game's trying to pull you in like a certain direction. It's new spiffy story content, which is written like shit, by the way. But it's stuff that you would theoretically kind of need context to the old stuff to understand, but the game really doesn't want you doing that. It'll let you jankily. I don't know. I'm not. I wasn't crazy about it. Oh my god, where Brock Flower? Am I being stupid? If I move away a little bit. That's not even like a basic thing. I just find like I just think that the central gameplay and like plot on and like the sort of world elements of Warframe are it's not these yellow fucking things. I just think Warframe's like a better game moment to moment, and that's not even to say 76 is a terrible game moment to moment, although build crafting is very silly in some ways in how it works. I have... That's not like an uncommon narrative. It's one that I don't quite assent to. I find it to be a little more complex than that. In the sense that I think, what in the fuck? Why are you up here? How does that even happen?
Hello.
He's got it. Thank. He doesn't. I'm loading. I have no familiar.
Hey there.
I have no familiarity with the
Hello.
I'm fucking killed it? Take your word for it. Oh, wait.
Howdy, partner.
I think I remember the sequence here. I think he's going to talk to me when he gets up here, provided it's not, like, broken, and in which case, we load a much earlier save.
Howdy, partner. Happy trails. Howdy, partner.
I hate to do it, but... I don't have access to chat at the moment. I think you need to beat the tutorial. This is the fucking tutorial. And I thought that he had a part in that. What's that mean? Distinctive cigarette butt. I'll take him. See if that means something. Yeah, I've literally found an image. It literally should be on this fucking plant. It's not. I found a fucking image that says exactly where it should be. And if it was gonna make me do that, it should tell me to fucking do that. I would have fucking known. This is not my first time through this. Best I can figure is that it literally got fucking shot off. I want to do a little more investigation. I don't even know if that's fucking possible. I'm suggesting. At some point after the stream is over, I'm going to run this questline again and see what happens. Start a new character. Do it all super quick. Which might not be too long. I'm starting to feel like the consequences of sitting down for a particularly long time already.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. And my plan.
Hello? Can you help me?
Wrong.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Where's she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to come back at some point, just offline, make a quick character and play things up to... There's some of this right here. Send me out to... Keep thinking C is crouch. That one's... Fucking Lamau? Okay. I'll take it. I think some, like, mod must have put some stuff just over here for my... I think there should probably still be one over there, though. I don't know. Yeah, the number station one. Fuck it, how late are you gonna be up? There's something that I think... I wish I'd remembered to not watch it until you were there, but I think you'd actually kind of adore it. When did I last save? When did I last save? When did I last save? That might be stream closed right there.
Morning.
Actually, wait, no it isn't. Because I can do this, like, instantly now that I know that that thing's there. I actually didn't do much. I just kind of freaked out at the graveyard for a bit. So this is actually kind of fine. Oh, sweet. Okay, because I've been, besides like me still thinking about my little I guess genre tour thing. Don't get really into hip hop while I'm not looking. There's like a steady pile of shit I think you enjoy that I've been finding in recent times. If there's a shovel anyways around. So we'll go another... I'm feeling 20 minutes, half hour, or something. What does pretty into it mean? Curious. Because I was gonna, like, was gonna take you on, like, a Kanye West Discog dive, and then probably, like, Kendrick One or Jay-Z. Let's get to, like, Jay-Z and Nas eventually. Bunch of stuff. I don't know what's happening over there. Whatever.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing he hasn't given you an extensive sort of preview of the culture, so I think we're probably fine. Although, would very much help me know where to start you off if I got to look at him, so...
Hey, that's not bad, see?
Hard save.
Hello? Can you...
You're just like a different guy. Interesting. Well, not what I'm going to spend my night. I just would like to know the artist, because it would help me get a sense of how to ease you into this stuff a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really going to be doing album diving tonight. Okay, that is interesting, I suppose. I'm definitely not familiar. Not like some weirdo concept. Nah, I shouldn't say that. Stuff like that I enjoy. Guns. Medicine. Let's get our mark pick up to a baseline. And then speech a little bit. Yeah, born rank of this early. I take his cards. Use that for like caravan and stuff. I shouldn't. Whoops. That's fine. The big twist with this little unmarked quest is that I get betrayed, right? Any minute now.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there.
The fuck is...
After I deal with you.
What's your weapon? Oh. Oh, okay. So it's like some MC Chris type thing, I guess. Not really my thing. But I am familiar. That's a whole sort of, I guess, archetype of its own. That guy put a fucking did a number on me. I was very close to dying there. I'd take his weapon, but I'm worried about encumbrance. Never mind. I don't think I like his outfit more than I like what I have on. So we're gonna. Not actually familiar with Thunderfawn. It's not my first time hearing about it, but yeah, probably the most famous of I hesitate to use the term nerdcore because now that's associated with like the Living Tombstone and shit mainly, but what generally has historically been called nerdcore, stuff like the one I've mentioned a couple of times, MC Chris. kind of does. But no. I'm not super into him, but, I mean, well, that's how a lot of these sort of kind of underground white rapper guys, like, they have sort of the big beards and things. Big beards, and, you know, a lot of them are bald. Not all of them. That's kind of the archetypal look in a lot of ways. Shit with the scorpion is still wild. But now there's something else I want to show you tonight. Based very explicitly on sort of the Fallout vibes, and be a short stream, but I might cut mine here so we have time for that. What is this? Has anybody seen Danny? The damn kid's been missing for nearly 3 days now. He told his father that he heard a dog whining near the old sewer to the north, but he's always been told to stay out of there ever since sister lost her finger to one of the mole rats. Why the fuck is my camera set like that? Eminem, I've never, I don't know, I've never been fully sold on the vibe of him in the past, he gives me a little bit of that vibe for the past 20 years or so. Your cemetery, it's always been his favorite place to play. If you find him, send him to a dog's place if he's injured, just send him home if he's just lost. Feed him too while you're at it. You hardly have enough to go around at home. I can do some small repairs for anyone who finds, but I don't have enough cash for reward. No repairs if he's dead. I don't work for free. You know what mod it specifically is? Because I don't want to go on a big quest chain I'm under-leveled for, but I would take a peek at that if I had a second.
Hey.
You know, doesn't that they might
I'm
kind
done
of
being nice.
think you know better.
If you don't hand Ringo over
I don't.
soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I heard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's he now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right.
Who's the man you're arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
You crashed for and get a prim? I would guess that's because you didn't take a great deal of care in how you set everything up. Because I remember even back in like high school, I was running a complete fucking disastrous like mess of a game. Like, you could hear the engine screaming and my save actively corrupting, and I didn't have that problem. I'm to help Ringo.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
Try to track down people who attacked me. This seems like a really dumb question to ask her. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Attackers say where they were going.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
And they used to go around the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Talking about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Sorry about the Legion.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful out there.
Howdy.
What are you doing here? I don't think you should be looking at this. Like another hard save. I'm gonna...
Hey. Howdy.
I'm gonna wrap things up here because then I'm gonna take 10-15 minutes. Just something I want to show you. I think you'll... very sort of fitting with this. I need to figure out my layout again. I was came out of working again. I was using one for a while, but that one was available for free, but I lost the source from it, so I wasn't able to credit it properly and didn't want to use it. So I'm using this blank background moment. I'll figure something out eventually. About it though. Probably gonna stream the Yemen pretty recent. This stream is shorter than I thought, but I just need to stand up and like work around a bit. Oh boy.